Morning, folks. Only it's afternoon, and it's not today. It's 2 days ago. But yesterday's video, which was today's video this morning, only it'll be tomorrow's video yesterday. And today's video will be 2 days ago, only it's today for tomorrow. Anyhow, this time travel stuff's complicated, ain't it? The video clips I'm about to show you are probably from 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago. But it's from that trail camera that wasn't working very well. If you've never messed with trail cameras before, they work on motion, and they're usually really touchy. It doesn't take very much at all, usually, to set them off. A blade of grass blowing around, that'll do it. A bird flying by, that'll do it. The tree that you got the camera attached to, if the wind is moving it back and forth, it'll do it. They're usually really touchy, and it doesn't take much at all to set them off. So knowing that, here in a second, when I show you these video clips, there's 4 of them is all. I should have had hundreds. The way the wind has been blowing here the last couple of days and things, I should have had probably 400 or 500 videos. I got 4. Just 4. That camera, I tell you, it doesn't work right. So anyway, I'm probably not going to be using that one very much anymore. Maybe as a backup is somewhere, but other than that, it's kind of toast. But you know, I've had shadows, a tree behind the camera blowing back and forth. You got the shadow moving on the ground. That's enough to set it off. A bug. I've had, on some of my bear baits, I've had a fly crawl across it. That sets it off. A moth. I mean, it doesn't take very much. I got 4 videos. That's it. And when you look at this, I mean, there's leaves blowing around every which way. There's one bull that come down, sniffed around the camera. I should have had that beaver coming out of the water, going up to the camera, probably sniffing around a little bit and checking things out, and then going inside and getting trapped. After that, there should be probably 50 or 60 of them with him trying to get out because he's moving around inside that cage. And then when I come to get him, the canoe coming up alongside in the water, that should have set it off. Didn't do it. So anyhow, it's something's wrong with that camera. I'm not using that one anymore. But I tried that new one. I haven't checked it yet. And this today, which was like 3 days ago, whatever I said it was a second ago, I got an email from Cam Park, and they want to send me a trail camera. I mean, talk about coincidence. I told them, heck yeah, send it out. I'll try it out, and hopefully it works better than the one I got. So here's what I got for that beaver getting caught, which it ain't much. So for the rest of today, which was a couple of days ago, I got all these stalls to shovel out. Cindy went along and scraped a lot of them up to the doorway, so that helps. It makes it a whole lot easier than to have to scrape them up and shovel them in, so that was a huge help. But anyway, there's 20 of these, and then when I get done with that, this barn over here, I gotta start building panel pens in it. The one I tore the fence out of under here. So usually there's 50 horses or so for high school rodeo, and I never really have room for them all. It's a nightmare. I really don't like the way that's all done. They're supposed to call me, and some of these kids will bring more than one horse. Some of them bring 4 or 5 horses for one kid, and it's because of different events. One horse will do better at barrels, and one will do better at roping, and one will do better at poles, or who knows, you know. And so I can kind of understand that, but it seems a little unfair to the guy that only owns one horse. But we don't have room for that many horses. And I built these pens last year, maybe year before. They all need cleaned out too. And anyhow, I'm running out of time to do this. It's they're going to be here on the 16th. I think the week or the rodeo is actually Friday and Saturday, which I think is the 17th and 18th, if I remember right. I don't know. I'll have to look on the calendar. But anyhow, it is a it is a lot of work. And then the rodeo's over, and they all go home, and I get to do it again. Woohoo! Lots of shoveling, lots of tractor work. But you know, I'm not really that complaining. I mean, I kind of am, but I'm really not. I like this job mostly because I'm here by myself, kind of work at my own pace, and there's nobody here. I mean, the bosses and things, they're not breathing down my neck and telling me different things for the most part. As long as things get done and they get done on time, they are fine with it. But it is tiresome. This ain't the most glamorous job in the world. But you know, there's worse things. I can't imagine working in some office building and having to wear a suit and a tie. Can you picture me in a suit and a tie? It ain't happening. Ties strangle hillbillies. That ain't a good thing at all. Too close to a noose. Have to punch a time clock. Deal with people every day. Most people stink a lot worse than this does. This job lasts from April 1st to October 1st, more or less. I usually start in March, getting ready for things and doing this and that, and I'm usually not done in October until mid-October, and then there's always, you know, snow to plow and things to do in the winter, equipment to fix. But when I was guiding hunters, it was perfect. the job's over October 1st, more or less. Deer season opens October 10th. Elk November 8th. So October 1st, I was pretty much done here. That gave me 10 days to put things away and try to get everything ready for winter and all that stuff. And then I was in the mountains living in a wall tent and horseback guiding hunters and things for a month or so. November 8th is when that, let's see, I'm not sure when it was over actually. It might have been November 8th it ended. But anyway, right after that I'd go to trapping, and it's all the things I like to do really is in the winter months. There's a lot of things I miss out on in the summer. Somebody asked me, well, when do you find time to go fishing? I don't. I'd like to. I really would. Cindy doesn't like to fish, so I've kind of gotten away from it, but I enjoy it. Labor Day weekend, we've gone year after year up to Iron Lake, go fishing, and that's kind of our after the fair blowout, and we look forward to that every year. And last few years we haven't been able to go because they're roping. That kind of messes me up a little bit, but it's like I say, I worked my butt off basically for 6 months, and then 6 months out of the year I got time to do what I need to do. It's not a bad trade. But it don't pay much. I wish it paid a lot more than it does. The beaver trapping. Beaver trapping, leather work, all that good stuff. YouTube. The reason I started YouTube is to try to make a little extra money, and there ain't no such thing as extra money when you don't have any to begin with. But beaver trapping, the leather work, the other things I do, that's all just a stick in the fire. You need a lot of sticks in the fire to stay warm in the winter in Idaho. Well, one down, 19 more of these to go. Probably 10 on the other side, those open air ones. Now you see why I'm so easy to get distracted and go chase beaver around or go cut firewood or do about anything else. Anyhow, not much today, I guess, but it's time consuming. There isn't much to really film. See you tomorrow, folks. Bye.